everybody. Thank you for joining us today for our daily Antidote song. Let's all start by giving it up to Moon Clemetson for bringing us in the room with some lovely piano playing. So excited to be singing with Moon again today. And let's say hello to everybody out there on Facebook. Hello, Facebook. Thanks for being with us today. And to YouTube. Thanks, YouTube, for joining us. We are really delighted to be here in today's daily antidote of song. It is day 1950 consecutive days of singing, and we're all glad to be in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. I am Jo Rossi. I'm the director of Daily Antidote, and we've got a cast of characters in this room that we're going to say hi to. Everybody, please help me wave to Moon Clemetson. She's coming in from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And she is a regular host and song leader in this space, and absolutely love when they're able to join us. Clelio is coming in from New Jersey today, or maybe Pennsylvania. Nice to have you with us, Clelio, running tech. And Candace is coming in from Los Angeles. Nice to have you with us, running tech. And Sydney is here from San Francisco. Jim is here from Maryland. Hello, Baba Jim. And Neil is here from Boston. Nan is in Michigan. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Let's see, Sheila is in Florida. Linda is on Orcas Island. Cincinnati, Susan in Cincinnati is here. Diana in British Columbia. Mabel and the Bears are here. Anne in Maryland. Marion in Brighton, UK. Athena in Brooklyn, reminding me that it's day 1950 right next to Carolyn. Reminding me that it is day 1950. Carolyn's coming in from Boise, Idaho. Bob is here from Massachusetts. Storm is here from Massachusetts. Annette is in California. Deli is in Maryland. Anne is in Amherst, Mass. Luda's here from British Columbia. Nice to see you again, Luda. Did I say Kat in Vermont? Aloysius in Massachusetts. Hoda in British Columbia. Gary's here from Massachusetts. And we've got lots of folks today off video. Let's say hello to Kachina and her friends in Vermont. Let's say hello to Kevin in DC. Linda in Ohio, Nancy in Washington State, Elizabeth in California. Hello, Lauren, maybe new to us today, glad you're here. And Kathy in Colorado. Let's all take a deep breath. Something always very magical about coming into this room and singing along with a bunch of smiling faces, welcoming faces. Let's all smile so everybody at YouTube and Facebook can see how much we love them. Thanks, gang. We're really glad you're here, whether you're joining us right now or joining us later. We always like knowing you're singing along with us. Moon's been in this space with us before. I don't know. I think we just counted actually 11 times, and that's as a host and a song leader. And I don't know. There's kind of like nothing like a Moon song, like just very enveloping and very much holding us. And so I'm excited to know, Moon, what you have brought for us today. Welcome.
Thank you, Jo. It's great to see you all. Okay, the first song is You Know Someone Who Loves You. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you completely. Can you let it in? Can you remember that feeling? Can you let it in whether they're close or far away? And sometimes I need a reminder, you know? It's like no matter how many people I have in my life that love me, it's like I just need a song to like help me like really get it into my body and be able to open to that and trust that. And whether that's a particular person or some deep part of myself or something beyond, bigger than myself, I just use this song to kind of call that in. So, you know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you completely. Let's try that part again. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you completely. Can you let it whether they're close or far away. Let's try that B part again. Can you let it in? Can you remember that feeling? Can you let it in? Whether they're close or far away, you know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you completely. Can you let it in? Can you remember that feeling? Can you let it in? Whether they're close or far away, you know someone who loves you. And during these pauses, there's long stretches between each phrase. It's kind of a slow song. So you can kind of really let it yourself sink into that feeling while we're letting those notes hang out and waiting for the next phrase. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you completely. Can you let it in? Can you remember that feeling? Can you let it in? Whether they're close or far away, you know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you completely. Can you let it in? Can you remember that feeling? Can you let it in? Whether they're close or far away, you know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you completely. Can you let it in? Can you remember that feeling? Can you let it in? Whether they're close or far away, you know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you completely. Can you let it in? Can you remember that feeling? Can you let it in? Whether they're close or far away, you know someone who loves you.
Wow, Moon, that was really beautiful. Uh,
Mm.
there is definitely something about the songs that you bring into our space where they feel super, super present in themselves. Some real sense of making peace with yourself and the sort of simplicity of, I don't know, in a way, being satisfied or grateful for where you are and what you have. Knowing where you sit in the world comfortably and gratefully. It's hard even to explain, but it sort of matches, I feel, the presence that you bring in personally as well as your songs. It's really, really comforting. And today your lyrics, and the combination of all of the faces coming on the screen, these people that we love who are close and who are far away, and who we know love us and who we love back, and who most of us have never met at all. And yet there's still this sense of deep love in here. It really hit home for me today. I was working really hard to emote only insofar as I would still be able to continue to be in the space and talk once you stopped. But I'm so grateful. I'd love, love, love to hear more about how it came to you and what you feel like it's doing.
Yeah. Um, I mean, first, I just want to say that, you know, like, just in this practice of like listening deeply to like what is my body needing, what is my heart needing, and then kind of finding words or melodies that arise from that. It's like, you know, it's like, what is this medicine that I'm needing for myself? Um, I just, you know, it's so beautiful to, from that place, like then share with other people. It's like getting to sing this like song about love to this whole room full of people. Um, it feels so special because I think for a long time I grappled with like what it, like I want, you know, I want to be an artist, but what do I don't want to just like be creating, I don't know. It helps like strip away any ego to it, because it's just like it's not about that at all. It's like so about the music and the message and the healing, and then um, it's like, yes, of course I would share this with you. Of course I'd share this with, you know. It's like, and and it feels very, very gentle in my own body to like share from that place of, you know, oh, this feels like truth of some kind, some shade. So yeah, it just feels so healing to be in community around music in this way. So thank you all.
Thank you, Moon. I feel like you're, even the words you're using to describe it, truth. I don't know if you said self-care or if I just feel that self-care, like inside of your body, loving on yourself and your body, and like all of those things. Again, they feel super thematically repeating in your very non-similar songs. So if I'm thinking of some of the other songs you've brought into here, they don't sound the same, and they don't necessarily even have any of the same words in them, but they have a really amazing, I think, depth of being inside of yourself and thinking about what you need, as you just said. And that's a really, really beautiful gift to be able to share, to put all of us into that same thoughtful space. Thank you. Really, really beautiful. Um, can we switch gears just for a second and talk about what it is you've got going on in the world these days?
Yeah. So right now I'm working on a project that feels in a similar vein of like, uh, how do I just this process of like I have all these questions about being a transgender human being in the world, and like I'm doing so much healing work around that and how to show up fully, um, and that has spiraled into this project called The Shapeshifter and the Drowned Girl. And it's very much a works in progress, but it's like some kind of experimental musical at this point. And it's following reoccurring dreams that I've had since I was young, of like running away from ocean waves, like these giant ocean waves are being pulled into the water, and then realizing that there's something actually in the depths of the ocean that's been hidden away that I need to go find. And there's all these like creatures kind of guarding it. And these, so I've had these dreams for many years, and in working with these dreams actually is how I came out as transgender to myself, because I was like, what is what is it that's hidden away, that's like kind of been exiled and suppressed, and that is the drowned girl. Um, and it's been such a beautiful project to work on, especially right now. I'm in Maine, where I grew up. I'm living in my family's house for the summer, and then I'm heading back to Minneapolis. And I'm like walking through these familiar forests and like streams and pools of water and the tidal river, and I'm just like, wow, like this is where this project, like this is where this story was born. Um, and so it's, yeah, it's this project is asking me to really like step up as a writer, as a storyteller, and also as a songwriter, to like figure out how to write, bring these stories to life through narrative songwriting, um, and also how to bring in the spirit of like, the simplicity and the healing and make it something that's really both like specific to the story of gender healing, but also really universal to like people who are trying to find themselves and trying to like repair relationship with themselves. So I'm so excited to share about this with you all, and I have I just started a Patreon, in part to like help support this project. So that's available and in the works right now.
Thank you, Moon. That's really beautiful. All in the chat there, gang. Find those links. It sounds like an incredible musical journey, and really looking forward to seeing how you flow through it and what you end up sharing with us all when you get down towards the path of completion. It is really super trying times out in the world right now, in the sense of taking care of yourself and thinking about what you need. But also it's a trying time for all of us. And then of course there are certain folks who are under more direct attack or more direct challenge right now. And I think keeping those folks in our hearts. So transgender is obviously one that we're reading a lot about in the news, as people are, as people or organizations or systems are railing against it, and also all of the other folks that we know struggle to find their place in a culture. And so we're holding everyone in our hearts as we're here in this time, with a challenging administration and a challenging bunch of division that we're facing. And so, Moon, I'm really glad that you're speaking your truths out there in the world and then bringing them to here with us. So I think you have a second song for us, and we talked a little bit about that before, because I think you shared it in here back in February of 2025, and I myself can't wait to sing it a second time. And for some folks in the room, it might be new. You know what I did just remember, though? I just did remember that I actually want to take a quick moment before we switch to your song, just to shout out our Thankful Thursday for the day. So as folks in the room may or may not already know, we're doing a little project right now where instead of Throwback Thursdays, which is kind of a thing that hashtagged out there in the world some time ago, we're doing Thankful Thursdays here in the Daily Antidote, taking a pause once a week to thank someone who is part of this here Daily Antidote team. And we've started with our partner hosts and our song leaders. So we're thankful today on this Thursday for Aileen Vance. And Aileen said, one of the many things I love about the Daily Antidote is the way it nurtures and connects people from all over the world, welcoming them to sing and to be together. In a world that feels so fractured and fraught, the gift of connection through music is so powerful. And we're super grateful. Let's give it up for Aileen, who comes in this room a lot, bringing a lot of incredibly thoughtful and strong-willed music of change, and also for the fabulous hosting she does. And Moon is also one of our partner hosts and song leaders. So we'll look forward to thanking Moon at some point down the road soon. And Moon, I'm going to throw it back to you for your song.
Yeah, I feel like it was so sweet to sing that first song with you all, and I'm feeling called to sing it again, which
no arguments from me
today, but
let's do it.
let's do it. Okay. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you completely. Can you let it in? Can you remember that feeling? Can you let it in? Whether they're close or far away, you know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. Know someone who loves you completely. Can you let it in? Can you remember that feeling? Can you let it in? Whether they're close or far away, you know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you deeply. You know someone who loves you. You know someone who loves you completely. Can you let it in? Can you remember that feeling? Can you let it in? Whether they're close or far away, you know someone who loves you.
Wow, Moon, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you all for the gift.
I was excited to sing the other song, and I am so glad you actually repeated the one that you just did because I wasn't done with it, and it was really nice to revisit it again. And I sort of feel like I could sing it for another 10 verses. So I'm going to totally recommend everybody go back today and watch it again. If you get into any part of your day today where you need just that little bit more of being held, maybe go open the video up and jump back in and see everybody again smiling at you and sending you the love, and you can kind of keep it in your back pocket for tomorrow in case you need it again tomorrow. And Moon, I really love everything that you do in here. I'm so grateful for your presence. Can we please give it up one more time for Moon, who's actually coming in from Belfast, Maine, and not from Minnesota? Thank you for correcting me. And hope you're having a great time there. And yeah, I like the notion that you're sort of swimming, to use a metaphor that's in your drowned girl thing, that you're sort of swimming in the space where it all began. I think that's a kind of a beautiful thought to hold. And wishing you a really good journey for the rest of the time you're there.
Thank you so much, Joe, and thank you all to this beautiful community.
Okay, so I think it means we're basically gonna sort of get back into our day. Hard to extract from this little spot where I'm experiencing so much feeling, but we're gonna roll on another day here. So great week this week. Please go back and check out anybody that you've missed, especially Deirdre McCalla, who's new to us. She brought a great force into the room with us, and because she's new, if you missed it, I would recommend you go back and check it out. We're excited to have Andy Davis in the room with us from Vermont tomorrow, and Annette Wasilik, who's new, coming in from DC on Saturday. And then Malara closing out our week, coming in from the UK on Sunday. Another great week of August singing here in the Daily Antidote of Song. We want to thank everybody on YouTube and on Facebook for joining us today. Let's all wave goodbye to them. Bye, gang. Looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. And let's all wave goodbye to Moon so she can go off and be busy in Maine, maybe actually getting a literal swim in the water. and have a really, really nice rest of your week, Moon. I think we're going to see Moon next week when she's hosting in here. Bye. Thanks, Moon. All right, let's say goodbye to everybody else in this space. Clelio, coming in from New Jersey, running tech for us today. Thank you so much. Candice, coming in from Los Angeles. Thank you so much for being here today. And we'll see both of you also tomorrow. Sydney in San Francisco, Neil in Boston, Kathleen in Albuquerque, Sheila in Florida, Linda on Orcas Island, Susan in Cincinnati, Diana in British Columbia, Marion in Brighton, UK, Athena in Brooklyn, Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, Annette in California, Kevin in New Hampshire. Louise is here from Sidmouth, UK. Great to see you. Kevin in DC, Hoda in British Columbia, Gary in Massachusetts, Anne in Maryland, Linda in Ohio, Storm in Massachusetts, Anne in Amherst, Mass, Deli in Maryland, Nan in Michigan, and Mabel and the Bears in Massachusetts, Kathy in Colorado, Bob also in Massachusetts, Kat in Vermont, Christine is here from Ottawa. Thank you for being here. Aloysius in Mass, Nancy in Washington State, Elizabeth in California, Baba Jim coming in from Maryland. Oh, look, TJ's back from Memphis, Tennessee. Is that right, TJ? Memphis, Tennessee. Really nice to see you, TJ. We haven't had you in a while. We're glad you're here. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the Daily Antidote of Song right here. Same time, same place, same link. Thanks so much, everybody. Lots of love. See you all soon.